All right. Good evening, my inpatients. I am live and I'm ready to perform for all of you. How are you guys doing this fine evening? How are you guys doing this fine evening? Let's get my inpatients filing in. Let's get thy inpatient. Hey, CA, how you doing? He's working hard, he says. He says he's working hard. That's great. That's great. That's a beautiful thing. He says it's always a great break from his work when my lives come on. Yeah. Are you working hard or hardly working? Huh, huh, huh. All right. So I had my social worker today. Didn't really discuss much, but I don't know. I feel I'm kind of closed off with her, and I don't know. I mean, I like her. I like her enough, but um, I don't know. I don't know. La 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 la. Well, I mean, she's trying to get me to share anything about my life. I almost kind of don't even want to share anything with her. You know what I mean? I just don't. I like her. I mean, she's down. She's right by my house, but I almost don't feel like a connection. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't dislike her. I wish her well. I hope she. She has lots of good. I just kind of like go in there and I'm watching the clock and I'm like, when's this appointment going to be over? And I'm not opening up about anything. I'm not saying anything of significance. It's just I'm not opening up to her. You know what I mean? And I don't. I mean, I know my mom's like, oh my god, you don't like. I'm like, no, I didn't say I didn't like her. I like her. But I'm just not connecting. I'm just not connecting. I mean, I don't dislike her, but we're just not connecting. We're just not connecting on a. So he says you definitely have to want to connect, or it won't happen. Yeah, maybe I don't want to connect with her. I don't know why. I don't know why I wouldn't want to connect with her. Or maybe I'm going from Dr. Garrett to her, and it's just kind of like I don't know. I don't know what the reason why I'm just not connecting with her is, but I'm just not. And I don't know if I should try somebody new or what the story is, but or just continue going to her even though we're not really connecting. It's almost like I mean I give her the check. It's almost like a waste of time. It's almost like a waste of time. I mean, I have nothing better to do. I just sit home all day, but I don't know. You know, and you're not going to connect with every therapist. It's just the nature of therapy. Basically, some of them you're going to connect with, others you won't. So he says, I think it's natural for people to try a handful of people before they find a therapist they like. Yeah, I think maybe it's about that time. I maybe pull the plug on this social worker and try to find somebody else because, quite frankly, it's just a waste of time and we're not connecting. And I don't dislike her. I wish her the best. Maybe she finds lots of people she connects with, but I'm just not connecting with her like I did with Dr. Garrett. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's unfortunate. I wish this wasn't the case, but it is the case. I mean, I just go in there, I'm watching the clock, I'm like, oh, I feel like she's rolling her eyes too. It's just like, when is this appointment going to be over? Neither one of us connect with the other, and it's just like I'm learning nothing about myself. I'm just like, I don't even know what to share here, and I'm just really closed off. And yeah, that's basically the story here. And um, I mean, some weeks I'm more talkative than other weeks, but today in particular, I was just like, I'm just so closed off here. Maybe I could go back to the Fountain House. I mean, does anybody think that's a good idea? I got an email from the Fountain House about the art gallery. And does anybody think I should go back to the Fountain House, or is that too far of a trip into New York City? And I don't know. I mean, I could have gone in there today, and I don't know. Time is running out. I mean, I don't know. Try to do something, I guess. But I'm just sitting in solitude, wasting my life. Somebody says if you go into the subway, make sure you don't have an incident on the subway and don't wind up like Daniel Penny. Yeah, that's a good point. You don't want to wind up like Daniel Penny and go on trial. That'd be a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, if you accidentally lead to the death of a homeless person, that would be a disaster, obviously. Um, yeah, I probably would walk up, you know, 8th Avenue to 47th Street if I did go. I don't know. Would I even meet anybody there? Maybe I should just go to a pros program or try to get a job around here. I don't know, guys. I got Christmas presents for my art class buddy, but not really. I don't really have any friends. I really don't have anybody. I didn't get Christmas presents for anybody besides my art class buddy. Maybe I should have. Am I going to spend holidays with my family? Probably. Hopefully, we don't have a repeat of Thanksgiving. I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen. If I see the day going south, I'll leave and go into my own apartment, rather than you know misbehave again, because we don't need that happening again. So he says, make sure you get really drunk and talk about politics. Yeah, that's always a recipe for fights. Yeah. Somebody asks me, what did I do last year for Christmas? And my social worker actually asked me that. I'm like, I have no idea. Do I have fucking dementia? I have no idea what the hell I did last year on Christmas. Let's Google it. I have no idea what I did last year for Christmas, if anything. Um, and somebody asked, what did I do 2 years ago for Christmas? No idea. Somebody asked me, when did you hang out with your art class buddy? I'm like, I can't remember. Was it Friday? Did I hang out with my art class? I'm like, I like have dementia. You know, my brains are turning to mush. I'm getting rendered a vegetable mind because I sit in solitude every day. Just I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea what I did last week. I completely forget even being in the hospital. I'm just like rendered a vegetable mind, man. My brains are melting. Oh. Yeah, I guess I could talk to my therapist about that. That's a good idea. Someone says, talk to your therapist about how you can't remember. My brains, they're melting. I need to engage. I need to repair the neurons in my brain. I need to repair the neurons in my brain. I have neurological damage from sitting in solitary confinement and taking a mega regimen of medications I didn't want to take. Uh, I guess no. I guess I should have learned. Nobody's coming to rescue me, guys. Nobody is coming to rescue me. I'm pouring my life down the drain here. I am pouring my life down the drain. Get out there. Go out there. Maybe go back to the Fountain House. That's actually not a bad idea. I don't know. Go into the city, put on my Doc Martens, put on a nice pair of clothes. I don't know, or go to the pros per. I don't know. Just I don't know what to do. Do anything. Do anything. Try anything where there's women. Just get out there, man. Get out there. You know, my brains are turning to mush. I'm turning into a pudding head, man. So it says it's hard to find friends in a non-organic way. That's a good point. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. All right. Well, I got the to stop feeling so down. Although I don't have anything to do tonight, I have. What do I have? I have art class tomorrow. I have the holiday karaoke on Friday. I have NAMI bowling on Saturday. There are things. There are things that are coming up. There are things that are on the horizon. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and maybe I shouldn't be honest here, um, but maybe I will be. I keep getting tempted to go on the website formally seeking arrangement. The website. I put like I'm an attractive person looking for a wealthy older person or a wealthy person, um, and I chat with. I guess you would describe them as sugar mamas and sugar daddies, and none have ever really materialized or anything like that, but I went on there today and I was chatting with this woman, and you know she seemed and she lost interest when I disclosed that I was disabled, and you know wasn't hadn't worked in over 9 years, and um you know I basically just go, I created an account there. I messaged a few people. I exchange a few texts, and then I delete my account. And a few weeks, maybe months later, I go back on there. I exchange a few texts. I'm like, I'm looking for a wealthy older person, or I'm looking for a wealthy person, and then I delete my account. And um, yeah, I don't know if it's a problem or not. I mean, I guess it's a problem, and I mean, I guess it's a problem. I mean, I'm single. Would I want to get used by a sugar mama? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, And I'm getting a lot, like even my profile. I'll read to you what I wrote in my profile. I use really good photos. I look really handsome, and one of the sugar mamas said I look really young for 37. But I even indicate how I'm a little too old to be a as they call them a sugar baby. So this is what I said. I said I'm currently 37 years old. I realize I'm a little too old to be an attractive person, but I promise you I'm a gem, very classy. I'm currently living at home with my parents in an apartment attached to their house. I'm physically fit and really handsome. I have a great sense of humor. I'm creative, imaginative, and caring. I'm a lot of fun to be around. I'm a hard worker when I'm passionate about something. I have a BS in business marketing. I plan to move forward, although I don't have a job at the moment. And this is what I'm seeking. I said, I'm ideally looking for a wealthy older woman to mentor and treat me to fine things in life. I'm looking for someone honest and kind. I'm hoping for new experiences and to have fun times with a good person. Yeah, and I keep creating. I just deleted the account after the you know sugar mama lost interest after I disclosed I was disabled. She's like, oh, apparently she was worth, I don't know, she was a multi-millionaire, and then she lost interest. But yeah, that's my profile. Yeah, maybe I should just go to the Fountain House again. Just go to the fucking Fountain House and mental health recovery groups here. Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I really doing here? You know what I mean, guys? Well, let's say hypothetically speaking, the sugar mama expressed interest in me, and she's like, "Oh, I've met the attractive person of my dreams." Like, what would I do? Would I meet her in New York City, and she would treat me to like expensive dinners? Like what would actually happen? I don't think I've really thought it through. And treat me to a life of luxury. Like, what would actually happen? I haven't really gotten, but none really are. I mean, they're after younger guys. I think, like, guys in their 20s. So he says, go back to the Fountain House if you like the Fountain. I found some friends in the Fountain House, some of the best friends in my life there, and I don't know. Maybe I could meet friends there again, or maybe I could meet friends someplace else, like at a job, or. So he says, if you lived in New York City, you could visit family members. All your family members live in New York City, Andrew. Somebody says, somebody says, are you talking about older men again? Well, yeah, I was talking about how I went on, you know, the website Seeking, looking for an older sugar mama, basically. But yeah, she lost interest, and then I deleted my account for like the millionth time. Hey Matt, how you doing? No, we're not androids anymore. We're now known as the inpatients. I nixed androids. We're now known as the inpatients here. You know what I mean? We are the inpatients. Pete says, cellmates forever. Cellmates forever. Somebody said, I don't know. I don't know how I can meet women. I don't know how I can meet women here. Sadistic persecutor wants to be called the ninjas. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe we'll be called the ninjas here. That's fair enough. A ninja is a cool thing, sadistic persecutor. A ninja is a cool thing. So it says, get some camo pants and tell people you served in the military. That's a good idea. I mean, a lot of ladies like military men. That's a good point. So maybe I could start erroneously claiming I was a military man. So he says, getting out of your house is a great way to not be an incel. Yeah, well, I'm certainly very attractive. Oh, I should say, yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah, well, I should have told the sugar mama my disabilities were service related. Yeah, unfortunately, she lost interest and blocked me. So, or maybe fortunately, I don't know. Do I really want to get used by a wealthy person? I don't know. Maybe fortunately, she blocked me. Fortunately, she blocked me. I'm in Dementia Land. I'm in Dementia Land. Somebody says, I look like I would have joined the Air Force. Yeah, good point. Good point. So I was watching a video on X, formerly Twitter. It's about some guy who, buys a homeless person food, then eats it in front of the homeless person. Basically, he's mocking a homeless person. I'm like, although what he's did was not funny, it's probably fake. They're all probably acting, including the homeless man. Nobody would record themselves bullying a homeless man. It's got to be all fake, and everybody's an actor. Somebody says that's correct. Everybody in the video's got to be acting. Because if you really started eating Wendy's in front of a homeless person, they would probably attack you. Like, fuck you. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. You're like an entitled person, and you're eating Wendy's in front of me. I'm going to beat the living shit out of you for mocking me like this. What do I have to lose? I'm going to go to jail and get free food. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying it's right to beat the shit out of. I mean, maybe in that situation it is right, but but yeah, I think everybody involved is an actor. Somebody says, Andrew, you should get on fetish websites, such as what fetish websites should I get on, sadistic persecutor? Somebody says FetLife. They're all they're like there was a lot of. Somebody says it's really easy to meet people on FetLife. I don't know. They all seem like they're all dominatrixes that want a tribute fee, and I'm like, I'm not spending like money on a tribute fee. I mean, just they all seem fake on there. Are there really? Is it really easy to meet people on FetLife? Somebody says Open is good too. What is Open? Let's Google that. It's an app, and there's no DOMs. There's no DOMs that are okay. Let's check out Open. Somebody says, is it #open.com? Connect and explore ethically non-monogamous people and their partners. It's dating. It's easy to communicate what you're looking for, whether a BFF, a friend with benefits. Somebody says, have you tried Hinge? Yeah, I'm on Hinge. Somebody says they met their girlfriend on there. So let's try this Open that you're referring to here. Okay, #Open. This looks good. Oh, you have to do it on your phone though. Is open kind of like Tinder? What's the difference between open and Tinder? Somebody says open is kind of like Tinder. Yes. What's the difference between open and Tinder? So he says the difference is you see everyone and you don't swipe. Is open full of bots? Is open full of bots, like fake people? I don't know. Maybe am I a sex addict who needs Sex Addict Anonymous? I don't even know. I'm not having. I'm like involuntarily celibate, but I'm going on all the wrong websites, man. Maybe I should try to find true love. I don't know. Do I need to say? Do I need to say like I'm looking up sugar mamas. I'm looking up sugar daddies. I'm looking up non-monogamous, ethical non-monogamous relationships. I'm looking for dominatrixes. I basically maybe I need to say, you know what, I earned a seat in Sex Addicts Anonymous, even though I feel like I've been involuntarily celibate for my whole life. I don't know. Somebody says you cannot be an addict if you're involuntarily celibate. Maybe internet, websites or social media or internet, social media and sex addiction. I don't know. I don't know, guys, but something tells me this is not normal. Internet fantasy land. You maybe try to go to mental health recovery groups and try to meet real women and try to meet people in mental health programs. So he says, no, get on open. Get on open. All right, I'll give it a try. One sec. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go to apps, Play Store. Okay, search. Hashtag open. So he says, are you trying to catfish him on open, sadistic persecutor? So he says, remember, you're a war veteran. All right, just whatever. I'm gonna try to meet people at NAMI and the Fountain House and in the mental health community, people that have been vetted by a community. I think I don't think going on open, non-monogamous, ethically, I don't know, guys. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna get going here. I think I'm going to give sadistic persecutor. They say I'm clearly frustrated and he's trying to help me. I'm going to give sadistic persecutor the quick release here, and I'm going to get going, guys. Adios, amigos and amigas.